The planets in our solar system have elliptical-shaped orbits, meaning the orbit's shape is an ellipsis or squashed circle. However, Earth has an orbit shape that is closer to a circle than that of most planets.
That's right.
Earth's remarkable stability is due to the combination of its large moon and its nearly circular orbit. One of these two traits alone could not produce the stability necessary for life. Both are required. The moon's gravity lifts our ocean's tides, that's what you were talking about, keeping coastline waters from becoming stagnant and driving currents around the world. The moon's stabilizing effect. Earth's spin axis stability is due to the existing Earth-Moon system, which causes the axis angle to be nearly constant due to the moon's gravitational effects. Without the moon, the angle would wander in response to the gravitational pulls of the Sun and Jupiter, the largest of our planets in our solar system. The monthly motion of our large moon damps any tendencies for the tilt axis to change. A tilt significantly larger than 23.5 degrees would cause greater climate fluctuations because some areas of Earth would be more exposed to light, others less exposed. The existing tilts of Earth's axis is just right, the Goldilocks effect, for life to thrive. An examination of the climates of other planets in our solar system provides proof of the importance of a planet's tilt. Calculations performed in the early 1990s suggested that without our moon, the tilt of the Earth axis could vary by as much as 90%. Ooh, that would be dangerous. Obviously, such dramatic changes in Earth's tilt would result, look, third of the globe, nothing but mountains of ice if the Earth had no moon. Obviously, such dramatic changes in Earth's tilt would result in extreme climate changes that would be devastating to life. These calculations indicate that the moon is very important to life on Earth, which in turn suggests that the moon was designed.
Absolutely.
More recent research performed with greater computing power has refined the earlier estimates. Yet, even these newer calculations indicate that without the moon, the Earth's tilt, with the Earth's axis tilt, could vary by 10% from 13 to 33. That would not be comfortable. Some secular scientists are using these newer results to argue that the moon's existence isn't as important for life on Earth as once believed. They claim that the climate changes resulting from 10% tilt change would be less of a problem than previously supposed. They would like to avoid any suggestion that Earth and our moon have been designed. Secular scientists are faced with a contradiction, however, when they claim a 10% change in Earth's tilt would not cause significant problems for life. Okay, before he finishes that, if we had up to a 10% change in tilt, every winter in Texas would be like what we experienced the last month. Where would you go? Everybody else would be having the same problem, or the opposite problem. Continuing his thought, most secular scientists hold to the Milankovitch, also called astronomical ice age theory, watch this, which claims that the timing of ice ages is somehow controlled by Earth's orbital motions, including the small variations in Earth's axial tilt. If a small variation of 2.5 can bring about ice ages, a 10-degree variation would cause much greater extreme climates. So it's catch-22. They pin themselves in a corner. It has to be designed, it has to be just right. For example, if Earth's tilt is greater, more of the northern hemisphere would be in continuous daylight during the summer months, causing some higher north latitudes to exceed the temperature of Death Valley. How many have ever driven through Death Valley and are glad you don't live there? Prohibiting many life forms from subsisting there. The other 6 months would exist in full darkness and therefore be unbearably dark and cold, for like Texas gets one time. Life forms like the Arctic North Pole areas are now. Less than 23 degrees would produce milder climates but prevent the wide distribution of rain that now exists on Earth. Prevent the wide distribution of rain. So if you vary it much at all, it's not going to work. This is because 23.5 degree tilt produces wind pattern changes that move around enormous amounts of water vapor in the Earth's atmosphere. This water falls as both rain and snow required for plant and animal life. The presence of our moon not only leads to a relatively stable climate, but also creates a phase rhythm that has guided humans for thousands of years. Since ancient times, the moon's prominence in the sky and regular phase cycle has made it a major influence on the development of calendars, agriculture, language, and art.